Okay. So the topic is transformation.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Transformation of functions. Okay.
Yes.
Now we are going to use a few words to describe that how we are going to transform our functions. What is the meaning of transform? To transform it from one place to another. So I'm just writing the three words over here that will be commonly used. One word is stretch.
Stretch, okay.
And the stretching can be done either horizontally or it can be done as vertically.
Vertically.
The second term we're going to use is compress.
Compress, okay.
Which can be done either horizontally.
Okay.
Or it can be done vertically. The third word I can use is translate.
Yeah, translate.
It can be done, we can translate a function either up or down or right or left. So this is just a terminology which is going to be used. But
Okay.
let's start it with some functions. For example, I have a function y is equal to f of x. So
Y is equals to f of x. Yes.
okay. So the function y is equal to f of x is given like this. What is the function f of x? We don't know. But whatever the function is, it is given in this form. This is the graph of the function f of x.
Okay.
Now we need to make it a new function, and I'm going to use another color, that is, I can use black. I am going to make another function that is f of x plus 4. So if I have a function f of x and I am going to add plus 4 in it, how will the function transform? We are learning transformation of the function. So we know we have a function f of x and we are adding plus 4. So how is this function going to transform? It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Upward. So how is this function transformed? Move up by 4. It moves up by 4. Getting my point?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit. Okay. We have a function f of x. This is already given to us. This is red part of the function is already given to us. Now,
Yes.
they are saying whatever the function f of x is, which is given as the red part, make another function from this function that is f of x plus 4. So it means the function that is already given to x, we're going to add plus 4 in that function. And how to add plus 4 in the function means it is moving upward by 4. So, for example, I have the point over here that is, it is -1 here, -2, -3, maybe it is -4 here. So this was the point -4. So now it has been moved upward by 4. So it's going to move. Actually, it should be here. This was a hypothetical, so it should be actually here. Okay. This point was, for example, here it is 4. So it's moved 4 points up, but means 5, 6, 7, 8. So this point must be 8. And this point must be 8. So every point is moved 4 units upward, and we have again plot line, and that makes another graph.
Okay.
Did you get it or not? Okay. In the next example, I will just do it in more detail. Okay. We have another example. Let me make the graph in a bit detail. That will help us understand better. For example, I have the point 0 over here, okay? You
Yes.
can understand you have points -5 over here. I don't need to write all points, right? You need
Yes, sure.
This is 5.
Yes.
This can be -5 and this can be +5. I hope you can understand this grid, this part.
Yes, yes, of course. Yes.
Positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis. So I
Yes.
have a graph, the graph which is already given in the question. And
Okay.
that graph is negative from the y-axis. This is the point.
Negative.
Then it is +4, and from the x-axis it's going to be, the other point of the graph is here. The next point of the graph is -1 from the x-axis here. Then the point of the graph is +1 here. And the next point of the graph is +2. And from here, it's again 3. So it's here. So I'm going to use the red color again. So this is the graph that is given in the question. You don't need to worry that ye kahan se aa rahe hain points. This is a graph already given in the question. And I'm going to name y is equal to f of x. This red graph is f of x. Can you understand till now? The question is
yes.
to transform this graph to y is equal to f of x -3. How to transform this graph to f of x -3? Moving downwards, it was -4, -5, it would be -6, -7. So 3 units downwards, this point.
So 8 minus 8.
Yes, -8. We can write over here -8. Okay, this was at +4. So it's going to come 3 units downward. 3, 2,
Unit
1.
downward.
Come here. This will also come here. This was at
Okay.
So 3 units downward. -1, -2, -3. It's going to come here. This was at +3. So 3 units downward. It's going to come 2, 1, and 0. So let's join all the black points. The graph in the black one is f of x -3.
Okay.
Can you understand now?
Yes, yes, I can.
We have an original graph. The original graph is y is equal to f of x, and the question says to transform the graph to y is equal to f of x -3. For transforming this to, we have to transform whole this function. We are subtracting 3 from the whole this function. So whole this function is coming downwards with the unit 3. So if we need to write it in the words that what we have done, we have moved down 3 units.
Lekin, one question I have.
Okay.
So we went down. Okay, the first one is -8. The second one is 1. Okay, the y is 1. Okay. So why is it not coming in the same line as? एक second, hold on.
It should come in the same line.
Okay, okay, ठीक
This
है.
is because I'm making very untidy because I'm unable to.
अच्छा, okay. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting it. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the modeling. So
अरे delete कर दिया.
No, it's not deleted. It's I have changed the side.
Yeah, बस मुझे 1 मिनट दें क्योंकि मैं लिख रही हूँ साथ में 1 2 3 4 and 4 in this यहाँ पे क्योंकि मेरे पास फिर एग्जाम्पल रहेंगे लिखने के लिए.
What you don't have?
नहीं, मैं बोल रही मेरे पास एग्जाम्पल रहेंगे फिर लिखने के लिए ना कि
y is equal to f of x plus minus
ठीक.
a. We have done the 2 examples which are following general expression f of x plus 3 plus 5 or -3 means adding something or subtracting something from the f of x. So if we need to add something in f of x, we need to move upwards. If we need to subtract something from f of x, we need to move downwards. So this is what we have learned till now. Can I move to the next slide?
Moving upwards. Yes, up.
Okay. The next example is, you have a function y is equal to f of x. The function is going to remain same. Okay. So the function was -5 here, and from -4 here, it was point over here. Then there was +4 and -3 point over here, -1 point over here, +1 point over here. I'm trying to draw it neatly.
No problem.
This time it is better. Okay.
Yes,
so this is the original f of x. So what is this black one? This one is original f of x. Like this is the f of function f of x.
Okay,
And
got
we
it.
need to transform this function f of x. We need to make y is equal to f of x plus 3. Can you note the difference? In the last example, we did y. The function was y is equal to f. This was original.
Yes.
Okay. In the last example, what we did, f of x plus 3. We need to add +3 in the whole function. But now we need to learn something different. We need to add something in the x. We need to add x plus 3. So in this case, how we're going to transform the function when we have to add something here in the only. So in this case, only horizontal axes are changing. We are adding 3. Whenever we are going to add 3, move left. Remember.
So when we are adding something,
you're going to move left. Whenever you're going to add 3, you're going to move left. Okay, it's opposite. Okay, it's 2. We're going to add 3 means 1, 0. Sorry, it's not this.
Left this side, this
1,
side, that side.
0. This is not the point. How can I erase it now? Oh. Like this. It's very difficult to draw graphs. Okay. Okay. So it's something like this. Okay, we need to move left +3. So it was 1, it was 0, -1, -2. The point is going to come over here. This one point has moved over here. This point was on the 2, 1, 0, -1. This point is going to come over here. This was on -1, so -2, 3, and -4 is going to come over here. This is going to -3, 4, 1, 2, and 3.
So we are skipping 0. We are skipping 0?
Why? No, not
Are we skipping? Oh, okay. But
this
3, like this point is 1, then it went on 0, 1, and
1, 2, 3. Moving 3 units.
Okay.
1. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit.
Okay, got it.
So it was on 2, so it's 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. We never skip 0. Okay. So it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. Okay. And what about this point? It was on.
It was so -8.
-5, so -6, -7, -8 is going to come over here.
Okay.
The brown graph is the new graph.
Okay, get it. I'm getting it now.
So what is happening when you have to add, when it says to x plus 3 over here, you're going to move left with the 3 units. I'm going to do the other example on the same graph. If we have f is equal to x minus 4. So obviously it's going to be opposite, x minus 4. You need to move right 4 units. Okay. So
-4. Move right. So इसमें negative मतलब okay, I get it.
Black one is the original one. Okay, black one is the original. So it was 2. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 units here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
If y is equals to f of x plus minus k, So it will be plus means move left.
It's 4. Okay, listen. It was at -1. This point is at -1. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3. It's going to come over here, this point. This point is at -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1. We are moving 4 units towards right. So we got the points. This, this, and the last one is here. It was at -5. So 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to come over here. So black one is the original graph. Check again. This black one is the original graph. If we need to add something, it's going to go to the left. If it's going to subtract something, it's going to go to the right. This is how the graph transforms.
Okay. So अगर function में anything adds outside the bracket or subtract outside the bracket, it goes up and down.
Yes.
And when if it's inside the function, so it goes horizontally left and right.
Yes, very good. When it's x plus 3, what did we do? Graph.
It went horizontally.
Moves left with 3 units. When it was x minus 4, graph moves
right horizontally.
Right with 4 units. So what is happening? It seems that it's going against intuition. Because definitely plus means right, but it's going left. Negative means left, but it's going right. So it's going against what our intuition thinks. And this is the case when y is equal to f of x plus minus k. Did you get the point?
Yes, I got it.
Can you give me just 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay. There was no option to find the grade. Anyways.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Next is y is equal to a f of x. If there is anything multiplying with the function f of x. So how is the graph going to change in this case? Okay.
Anything added? Okay.
This is the graph. This is the original graph. And this graph is multiplied with the scale factor of y is equal to 2f of x. So this graph is multiplied with 2. So what will be the new graph after the multiplication by 2? What we're going to do is, we're going to plot the values of x-axis and y-axis. So when x is -5, f of x is -4. When x is -3, f of x is 4, x is -1, f of x is 4, x is 1, f of x is 0, x is 2, f of x is 3. So once these are the coordinates for the original graph that has been plotted. Now we need to find the coordinates for the graph, for the new graph, that is x and 2f of x. To find the coordinates for the new graph, it was x will remain same, -5, -3, -1, 1, 2. But f of x is going to multiply with 2, that is -8, 8, 8, 0, 6. So very easy. Just find x is equal to -5. F of x would be -8 somewhere over here. X is equal to -3. Y will be 8 somewhere over here. X is equal to -1. Y would be again 8. x is equal to positive 1, y would be 0. X is equal to positive 2, y would be 6. So the new graph is things like that. Like in this case, you don't need to think up, down, something like this. And you just need to make the new coordinate axis and going to plot it.
According to that, which has been multiplied. Is
Yes.
that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Again, in the same case, if we get another example, and this time y is equal to 1 by 2 f of x. It's now 1 by 2, it's not 2. So again, we're going to make another coordinate axis by 1 by 2. So it would be 4 divided by 2, we get minus 2. We get 2, 4 divided by 2, 0 divided by 2, 0, and 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Again, we will find minus 5 and minus 2, minus 5 and minus 5 and minus 2 over here. And we will find all the coordinates and we will plot the graph. So this is 1 by 2 f of x. So this is the most easy one. Are you getting it or should I draw it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
No, I'm understanding. This is way simpler.
So I'm going to write in words. If it is multiplication by a factor 2 or factor k, it means in word we say vertically dilate by 2 or by whatever the number here is. And
So
if
we
it is
can write
1 by 2, we will say vertically dilate by 1 by 2. The next thing we're going to learn is y is equal to f of b dot x.
Y is equals to 2 f.
Now the factor is in the last
Can
example.
you go in again up so that I can write it down for me? Okay. If the question is so y is equals to a f of x, then the new graph will be vertically dilated. So ये हमेशा vertically ही dilate होगा?
Yes.
What it is?
In this case,
okay,
it's going to be vertically dilated.
No, in this case,
yes. We're
dilated.
doing the horizontal case. Last
Okay.
case was y is equal to a f of x. And we say it will be vertically dilated.
F.
Now we are going to do is fb of x or fa of x. So the factor is multiplying inside the bracket with x. So here it will going to be horizontally dilated. Getting it?
Now this will be horizontally. New graph will be horizontally dilated by b. Huh?
By b or whatever the factor is. It's going to be 2, 3.
So इसमें plot करेंगे. Do we have to plot again x and f of x?
Yes, this is the original graph. And now we need to find out the dilated graph. For example, we have the question y is equal to f of 2x. So now 2 is multiplying with x.
So इस पे x की वैल्यू से 2 multiply होगा, ना कि y की.
So we have the original values. Again, the same thing. Originally, the graph is given. So original values are minus 5, minus 4, minus 3 plus 4, minus 1 plus 4, 1, 0, 2, 3. These are the original values.
Oh,
we
are
need
running
the
out
new
of
values,
time.
and the new values would be 2x. What will be the new values?
2x.
No.
Or?
No, it won't be 2x. Here it is.
Hello?
Y is equal to, yes.
Oh, we are running out of time, just letting you know.
Okay. It's y is equal to f of 2x. So if we find x, f of x from here, it's going to be
Hello?
1 by 2x. Yes, yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, but where are you? Okay, cancel. Why is it?
What happened?
I cannot see you. Where is it?
You
Okay,
can't
there you
see.
are. Yeah. No, 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 of course. No, the window went. Okay. So if it
Okay.
is 2x.
Because the 2 factor is multiplying with x,
X.
f of x, but we need f of x. So we will make 1 by 2 in the x column.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So the f of
So
x is
if
going to remain same here. In this
y
case,
is
the
equals
second
to
row is going to remain same.
f2x, so it will be f of
Like this,
x
y by 2. So f
2x
of
is
x is
equals
going
to
to remain
y,
same here, minus
f of
4,
x is
4,
equals
0,
to
4, 0, 3.
by 2
See, this
y.
remains same.
So
And this column is
x
going to
in
change.
f of x is equals to
Minus 5 divided by
y is
2.
equals to
Minus 3 divided by 2, minus 1 by 2, 0, and 2 by 2, which is equal to 1. So in this case, f of x remains same, but the x column is changed and it is divided by half.
Nee, but y by 2 is equals to f of x here. So f of x will be whatever it is f of x, and then
See, we have y is equal to f of 2x.
ठीक है.
So it can be y by 2 is equal to f of x.
ठीक. तो ये y by 2 की जगह y 1 by 2 x कैसे आ गया?
It is just telling us that we are dividing this factor. What is y? Y is equal to f of x. So because what happens that here we are multiplying two factor inside the function. But if we will divide this two function with x, it will get one and the same result as f of x. Are you getting it or not? In the case when you have
Maybe if
multiplied
I'll do.
inside the bracket, you just need to do the reciprocal with x-axis. You just need to do the, if it is 2, you just need to do the reciprocal with the x-axis and the function remains the same. Okay. Now tell me, if I have another example, if I have y is equal to f of 1 by 2x, what will you do? How will the new column comes? You will multiply x with the reciprocal of 1 by 2. What is reciprocal of 1 by 2? 2. And f of x would remain the same.
Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So in this case, if we have another example and the function is y is equal to f of x, this is the main function, original function. And we need to transform is y is equal to f of 1 by 2x. So very simple, we will just find another pair or coordinate axis, 2x and f of x. We will get the values here, minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, 2, 4, minus 4, 4, 4, 0, and 3. And we will plot these values on the graph and we will get another graph.
Okay.
Okay. If I say you that I have a graph f of x, I have a graph g of x, and the graph is 1 by 3 f5x. So how f of x is transformed to g of x?
Oh, okay.
How is f of x
So
transformed?
what are we going to solve first? The 5x one or 1 by 3?
No, just don't solve. Just in words tell me what is happening.
So we are transforming. So sorry, what was the question again?
Just you need to tell in words that how f of x is transformed to g of x and the operation is this.
Compress.
We compress f of x vertically by 1 by 3. This factor is vertical factor.
Okay.
And horizontally by 1 by 5. This factor is, we have learned a lot. We have learned that f of x is equal to x plus k. We have learned f of x plus k. So if it is inside the bracket, it's always, it was moving left and right, remember? So left and right means it was horizontal factor. But if here is 2 multiplying over here, it means it's a vertical factor. So the so can you understand? This is a vertical factor, so it is compressing f of x by vertically by 1 by 3, but horizontally by 1 by 5. I'm just going
But why 1 by 5? But why not 5?
That is what I'm saying you, that whenever you have the factor over here inside the bracket, you need to take the reciprocal.
Oh, acha, okay.
This is what we did over here. It was 1 by 2, but we multiplied the x coordinate with the 2. This is what we did over here. It was, what was it? It was 2 and we multiplied with 1 by 2. The reciprocal.
Of course, we take the reciprocal. Okay, we take the reciprocal. Inside, we take reciprocal. Okay.
This is the most important one. This is, I'm summarizing everything.
Okay, let's see. Bismillah. अभी ये शायद बंद हो जाएगा because warning आ गई थी.
Warning आ गई थी. Okay, we will start it in the new meeting.
X plus H plus K. Shh, be quiet. So open the light. No, I'm studying.
So do we have still time?
Sorry?
We have the time to continue?
Yes.
Okay. So it's A. What is this A representing?
A is representing something up is hold on, just give me a second. I'll do it. A is
vertical reflection.
Yeah, it's vertical reflection, so up and down.
Or vertical dilation.
So this is
so what is the meaning of vertical reflection? What is actually going to happen? We're going to reflect over x-axis, and for vertical dilation, it's going to affect y values. I have a factor B over here. What is this B going to do? This B means
so reciprocal of
horizontal reflection. Horizontal reflection affects y values, or it can be horizontal dilation. Horizontal dilation affects x values. The bracket I am writing it actually which values are going to be affected when plotting in the graph. Okay, the main thing is the factor B is representing horizontal reflection or horizontal dilation. But in bracket I am writing it, if it's horizontal reflection, we're going to affect the y values. If it's horizontal dilation, we're going to affect the x values.